What is up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den, and tonight it is the Rev X's wrestling review of the non-19 edition of WWE SmackDown. I'm your co-host Fire. With me, as always, MJ Hat, and tonight, man, was definitely the definition of a go-home show. What do you think?
Yeah, I honestly, I felt like it was very much a go home show. I thought that tonight was going to have a couple of special things, and I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised at who match of the night was. So stay tuned, and you'll see. Um, let's talk about this week, man. Let's talk about what's been going on with the company. Do
It's
you want to talk about Raw first, or you want to do the news first, or
I'm trying to get my stupid crap to pull up, so you talk about what you want to.
I mean, we could start
Okay,
with
there
Raw.
we go.
Uh, Cena
There we
Cena
go.
cut a promo on Brock. Boring. Uh, Lyra Valkyria defeated Roxanne Perez. Actually Bailey. I'm excited for Crazy Bailey. What do you think about Crazy Bailey?
So I know in the notes I only put about the part where she really like became a hugger, right?
Yeah,
So
I seen
later
the other
in the
segment.
evening, there was another segment where like Lyra goes looking for her, and she's the heel version of Bailey. So yeah, the whole crazy Bailey is going to be insane. I'm gonna say this will probably be one of the best versions we see of Bailey.
I I agree. I think Bailey's going to do a lot of good stuff in the next coming couple of months. Penta got a
Agreed.
win over Kofi.
Hmm.
Becky, Seth, AJ, and Punk go on a boring tirade for about 20 minutes. And then Becky hits AJ Lee with a manhandle slam after Seth goaded Punk. It's just a whole thing. It's just a whole thing. Uh, Dama is the Mega Intercontinental Champion. Love the name.
No.
Uh,
Mega Continental. No enter in between that. Mega Continental Champion.
is that what
No
it
enter
was?
in
Because I
between.
thought he said Intercontinental. Mega
I thought he said
Intercontinental.
Mega. I thought he just said Mega Continental. You may be right. Either way, it sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah, Mega in front of that makes for a good title name. I think that's cool. Um, El Grande Americano did the Spider Man meme. Hello. Uh, Stephanie Vaquer defeated Kyrie Sane. Oscar went to attack after the match, but EO made the save. Wonder where that's going. Rusa called his shot at the Intercontinental Championship, so Dirty Dom needs to be on lookout because
Sorry, Dom.
Rusev's gonna pick
Oh
his
no.
teeth with him.
Oh no. He called his shot straight to his face.
Yeah, he
He
did.
walked straight in judgment. Like he walked straight in the freaking locker room and was like, "Hey, this is what's happening. I'm kicking your ass and taking that title. What's up?"
Absolutely,
No, he did
man.
not say those words, guys. No, he did not say those words. But like in our terms, it happened that quick.
Yeah, it was pretty fast. He's gonna get that title, man.
Oh yeah,
I think Dom either cheats to secure it, which is usual,
yeah.
or Rusev is our new IC title holder. Um, the Bron the
Oh
Vision, defeated Jimmy Uso and
yes.
LA Knight after Jimmy had been parading around all night telling LA no, and then Jay said, "Don't do it, bro," and then bro said, "You ain't the boss, you ain't got no Ula Fala." That line, that line, man, that's tension between the brothers, and I think that's awesome. What about you?
I want to see what happens tomorrow night. Like they were in unison tonight in that little segment they done. You know, where it was a pre-taped segment, I'm sure,
Yeah,
but
but
they
they've been
were in unison in that segment. So I mean, maybe just a miscommunication. They come together and they beat them on
either
Saturday. I feel as though that's probably what's going to happen. Truthfully, I
either
don't
way.
see them having the Vision beat the Usos.
I
I could
don't
be wrong.
either. I don't either because the Usos are self proclaimed greatest tag team ever, right? So I have a really
I
hard
mean, they've
time
got the
believing.
accolades.
I have a really hard time believing that the Vision's going to pick up the dub on them. It just doesn't feel right. But Jay eats a BAFT as the show goes off the air. What did you think about Raw as a whole?
Raw was actually pretty solid, a lot better than tonight's SmackDown.
Okay.
On a grading scale, probably about a 7.
A 7?
Well, no, sorry, we're going with, we always go with a 5 point system, so I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay. Okay.
That's still basically a 7, so I'll
Yeah.
give it a 3.5.
Yeah. A lot of their go home shows, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
end up having either low numbers because it's just storyline stuff and there's not enough wrestling, like tonight, or they end up doing super high numbers. You don't see an average one that so often. So Raw being average, I think, is a good thing.
I agree. Um, Quick question: are you wearing a Taco Bell hat?
No, no.
It looks like it. It so looks like it from
I,
here.
I know it does. I know it does. This is not a Taco Bell hat. This is just a black hat.
I do like it, but it does look like a Taco Bell hat. Obviously the question's there because of your employment. But like,
Right. I
well,
got
I
one.
just looked. I was like, dude,
It's behind the camera.
I'm sure, but no. Okay,
Hey,
no, guys, he's not wearing the Taco Bell hat. I asked for you guys.
Fair enough.
So Raw again, solid. Let's get into some business as far as news of the week, and I think the biggest news of the week is the fact that Andrade is no longer with WWE. What reports I read say that he was unhappy with booking, and he got into a pretty heated argument with him backstage, and then he just stopped showing up for shows.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a quick way to get your foot out the door. Yeah.
I read a report, and I put it in the notes there, that he got escorted out of the building the last time he did show up. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I don't have a date to give you on that either. That's been a few weeks ago. I imagine that was before Ray Phoenix's U.S. title shot.
Yeah, I'd have to think so. I mean, although I will say that like the past couple of opponents have quote unquote been in tag teams and got shots at the title.
Let's
Ray Phoenix with Andrade, Carmelo Hayes with Miz. See what I mean there?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. So
before we go any further,
say, like,
let me throw this out there, guys. If anyone would like to come up and have a word with us, !stage will absolutely help you do that. It'll bring you directly to the Discord stage where we are talking. All you got to do is raise your hand. We'll bring you up. I'm going to go ahead and pin that at the top of the chat for you guys. So, sorry, Buddha. Continue, man.
No, just it's bad when it has to get to that point. I feel that his booking was actually pretty good. I mean, what, he hadn't won a title? Was that what he was so mad about? I thought his booking with Ray Phoenix and them coming up so quick in the tag team division was beautifully done.
Let me say that
we started getting behind him.
Let me say that the past 18 months, which is what he's been with the company, he came back last year's Royal Rumble, right? And they did nothing with him for 6 months after that.
That's fair.
After that, though, yes, he was getting booked in mid-card matches. Yes, he was getting pushed as a tag team with Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix and Andrade were supposed to go up in the Street Profits spot against the Wyatt Six. I don't know that would have changed the story at all, but I don't think they would have picked up the win on that. And maybe that's what he got frustrated with.
Well, I mean, you can't expect to just come straight up. I mean, okay. If we're gonna throw facts, they just done the same damn thing with Fraxian.
Yes, they did.
They built them. They won week after week for what, 4 or 5 weeks in a row.
Yes.
Took on the Street Profits.
Yes.
Lost.
Yes.
Got another shot at the Street Profits, and then this is when the damn tag team scene went stupid.
Yeah.
So they basically brought them up, built them up, and then just went, whoops, and just dropped them right back down. I mean, granted, I will say I'll give them credit for tonight, because like the Vision came out, beat them up, but they got right on the top rope, drop kicked their ass and was like, "No, we ain't stopping like that." So
They put up a
uh,
fight tonight. I was glad to see that, but
they
we'll talk
they
about that
they
when we get
did
there. Um,
exactly. So I'm going to take this next one because I wrote this. Dom Mysterio is a double champion. He did defeat Vikingo at Worlds Collide for the Triple Mega A Championship, or however you say it, Mega
the
Triple A
Triple
Championship. I
A
think
Mega
is
Championship.
Triple A. Okay, cool. I said it right the first time. Go me. Anywho, but I'm very excited to see that. I feel as though Ray like really held his ground but about cried when he put
Maybe,
that title around Dom's waist.
maybe.
Because I mean, he got to watch his son become heavyweight champion, and he's been a former heavyweight champion himself. Never
Right.
for that company though. Never for that company. But I feel as though, and I'm sorry to say it like this, guys. Burn me in the comments if you like. But had WWE not bought that company, Dom Mysterio would have never been their Triple A Mega Champion.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Dom is a wonderful heel act. He's a
Yes,
great talent, and
yes,
he has such a namesake in the company. But
fair.
at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, he is not mega champion material. I don't see him holding it
No,
for more than 3 months. I just
but as long as he can continue to build character in that 3 months, I'd be okay with it. Like if he
absolutely.
comes out of it a better character than before, and having that under his belt, we talk about this uh, every so often, and both have agreed that Dom is going to be a champion within the next, so far. So maybe this is their way of saying, okay, let's see how you do here with this championship, and then we'll kind of see, how you're going to defend our championship.
Well,
Do you
and
agree with that?
I do to be fair, I cannot sit here and tell you that he's not good by the standards of AAA. He obviously is. So I'm just going to say that the cheating gimmick will only get you so far.
That's fair.
So either there's going to
That's
have to
fair.
be a character change, which may be what they're doing with Grande Americano, which I don't think that, or
No.
maybe Dom doesn't need to be the one holding the title. But let's go on. You wanna tell everybody about how Rhea Ripley got murdered?
Oh, bro. So actually, and this is really funny. I'd watched an interview a week or so ago of her saying that she wanted to meet Art the Clown. She wanted to meet the guy behind the mask, right? Just so happens that she is a huge fan of Austin on Kills, goes to the show, and Art just happens to be there. So they set this up in like 30 minutes top.
Yeah.
So she comes out on stage. She has one of those labubu's, right?
Well,
Art starts fucking with the labubu. She
yeah.
slaps Art. Art
Uh-oh.
slaps her, takes a cleaver, and just ends her on stage during the song. During his song, for that matter, which
That's
was always
great.
on stage to begin with.
That's great.
Like that's the
That's
crazy part.
that's great, man. You want to
So
talk about
she got to do
throwing
two
shade?
things right there. She got to meet one of her idols that she had wanted to meet, and she got to live out something that she probably never thought she would.
Right?
Can you tell me though, in recent history, who is the other female that got to live out her dream of getting murdered on screen? Can you tell me?
No, I can't.
Liv Morgan and Chucky.
Not surprised. Not surprised.
It was like season 2, like episode 2 or 3, but she gets murdered by Chucky.
Speaking
It's
of
fucking great.
Liv Morgan, let's talk about that.
Go ahead.
When do you think she's coming back? She's overdue, isn't she?
She got hurt when?
6 months ish,
Has it been 6 months?
maybe 4.
I'm thinking more the 4 mark, and I'm pretty sure that Finn said that a normal recovery on that's like 9 months. I expect her back at the Rumble. If you want my honest opinion of when they bring her back, they do one of two things. They bring her back in the Rumble, or they have Roxanne like built up
Yeah,
and have her come out and like destroy Roxanne or something.
maybe,
Kind of
maybe.
kind of follow like a Jade Cargill of Elimination Chamber this year.
All right. Other news. Joe Hendry. Oh, I said his name. Shit. No, he ain't here. Joe Hendry is in NXT.
Officially, apparently.
Yeah, according to
And
the glorious one, Bobby Roode.
yeah, if y'all caught NXT, and I actually didn't catch this, I caught this on a video. I must have missed this. I've been doing something else. God only knows.
Yeah.
However, there was a backstage segment with the only two members of the MQCC talking about maybe doing something different. However, I did hear Charlie Dempsey say he was going to cancel.
Yeah.
So it just kind of leaves Ren there by herself.
Yeah.
Rude comes into the picture, tells them they're doing a good job, says something about Joe Hendry. Of course, he pops up, and Rude tells him straight, "Hey, I was TNA champion. Now you're here. You need to be looking forward toward another title, and that's
Yeah.
the NXT title."
Yeah.
So I don't think they would say that on national television if there wasn't some kind of truth to it.
I
But
mean,
I've not seen anything that officially confirms it.
I'm pretty sure it said NXT next to his name. So I could be mistaken on that. Need to go back and watch the clip.
So, okay, here's a question I have before we get off of this.
Okay.
If that happened, Henry still had a lot of time on his contract in TNA, like a couple years, if I'm not mistaken.
WWE
So,
could have bought it out.
right. What I'm saying there is since WWE and TNA are partnership now, can they transfer?
Why not?
Can they transfer contracts?
Why not?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like Jordan Grace, well, she didn't sign back with TNA. Her
No.
contract ran out, and she signed back with the NXT.
Right.
Although there's another one. Hey, Shawn Michaels, you dropped the fucking ball on that one, buddy.
Yeah. 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 Listen.
Sorry, buddy. I love you. You're a wonderful, like you are a wonderful legend. But whoever decided that was the best way to book Jordan Grace,
Yeah.
no.
Jordan should have went straight to main roster if you ask me, because I don't like what
I
they're doing with her in NXT at all.
I can't say I don't agree with you.
So, uh, ESPN
Go
guys,
ahead,
in case you're not aware, we do have to talk about this some. ESPN is hosting WrestlePalooza tomorrow at 7 p.m. and some people who have cable subscriptions, YouTube TV, Sling, there's a few other ones. I don't remember them all off the top of my head. But you're still going to have to pay for the ESPN app. So I am one of the people that had to buy the app. But I get my Disney Plus and my Hulu with it, so that's pretty good. Buddha, on the other hand, he's one of those lucky Spectrum customers that already has it included in his bill. So the choice is yours. Maybe it might be time to look at getting cable again, guys.
Look, cable is not bad. We really don't watch a lot. I watch a lot of cable at night. Like I am a sports jockey, I guess so to speak.
I'm a
So
YouTube
I like
guy.
watching football. I like watching basketball. I like watching baseball. The package that we have has all that stuff included. So I really get to watch sports anytime I want.
Right.
However, my grandmother likes like old school British murder mystery type shows like Murder
Doctor
She
Who?
Wrote, Midsummer Murders. The
Doctor Who?
Midsummer Murders ones. I've not seen her watch a Doctor Who yet,
That breaks my heart.
but Midsummer Murders has hella seasons, and she's still watching the shit. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, so having cable is a good thing. And it's just something that we've had for so long that like we've been customers for so long. Now for
Well,
me to tell you how I feel.
Stop.
So getting all those packages included in with our cable service is a wonderful thing. However, if you do have to spend the money to get the ESPN, you have to get the unlimited package, and that's where they get it. I'm sure there's packages that are underneath that, but in order to have everything, including the WWE, you have to get that unlimited package.
It's $30 a
So,
month, guys. I'm sorry, but that we're going back to where PLEs cost more money. It's not $10 a
yep.
month anymore. Period.
And
And
hey, guys, welcome back to our times.
yep, back in the old days, back when WrestleMania was $50 to watch on pay-per-view. I
All right,
swear.
guys. Let's get into this recap. SmackDown comes to you tonight live from Toledo, Ohio.
Yep.
Michael Cole opens up, actually getting up to go backstage for, I think he was supposed to do an interview with Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
But Lesnar ends up, music hitting, he comes out. Cole looks like he's seen a freaking ghost. I mean,
Yeah,
he
scared
is
to
beside
death.
himself, right? Lesnar comes out, manhandles Cole, lifts him up, carries him all the way around the ring, the whole circumference of the ring, comes up the steps, goes to put him in the ring. They slip up a little bit, no problem. Cole actually is the one that fixes that problem real fast. Jumps in the ring, Lesnar pushes him. Cole goes flying like halfway across the ring. Did you
Yeah,
catch it? I don't
I
think Cole
did.
does much of the jumping there. I
I
think, I think Lesnar just
He pushed him. He pushed him. Yeah,
Sonic boom.
he sure did. He
Anyway,
pushed him.
Lesnar gets in the ring, goes to get Cole up. He's going to hit him with the F5. Corey Graves, of all people, comes out to make comes into the ring to make the save, only to meet the end of an F5.
I
This
didn't think
allows Cole to get out of the ring. Go ahead.
I didn't think Corey
Go ahead.
Graves was allowed to take moves like that anymore.
Maybe he got cleared.
Wouldn't
Like,
that
I
be a
did catch
miracle?
them saying welcome back. I don't know if y'all were, listening like I was, but it wasn't just welcome back chants for fucking Brock. Yeah, there was welcome back chants for Corey Graves too.
Yeah.
Which I kind of feel like sets up something maybe, but I doubt it at the same time.
Cross your fingers.
I would love to see Corey Graves back in the ring. Not even gonna lie to you guys. He was a great
Even
talent.
even if it's against Brock Lesnar.
What better way to come back and get the ring rust off, huh? You need a 30-second match. Brock Lesnar's your man.
Yep, that's true. That's
Couple
true.
F5s and he's gonna eat the ground. And 1, 2, 3. Hey Corey, welcome back to WWE.
I hate to throw shade here, but just ask Kofi. Oh.
Right? That is the most horrible way to end the title ring.
All right.
Oh my god.
So that being said,
Anyway, so let's get back into it. So Lesnar goes on a warpath after this. He grabs a hold of the camera and tells Cena he's coming after blood tomorrow. And yeah, so then everybody starts coming out trying to get a hold of Graves. Lesnar says, nah, one more F5 sounds good. Hits him with another one. Finally finishes out. Grabs the cowboy hat and walks to the back. He runs a commercial break. Come back, and Hank's going to take us in for that.
all right. So let's see. When we get back from the commercial break, we get Paul Heyman and the Braun standing in the back, and Brock stops, and he sees Paul Heyman, and he stares for just a minute, and he laughs, and he says, "We need to talk." Oh, God. Oh, God. Could you imagine Brock Lesnar part of the Vision? I just want to put that mental thought in your head right now.
Not going to happen.
Survivor Series War Games is coming up, man. just fantasy book a little, okay? It's possible.
I can't see Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar together, man. Cannot see it.
Can you see CM Punk and John Cena together on the other side?
Yeah. Yeah, more than I could see Brock and Seth on one side of that. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
No way. That's like a complete different fucking spectrum.
Nick Aldis then asks Paul what he's doing there, and they say they're looking for the Usos. The Usos are not there, though. The Usos were gone, and Paul Heyman knew that. So,
of course
they say they're going to go watch the show, and that ends. Then, Miz joins Michael Cole out on commentary as match number 1 starts. Match number 1 was the women's tag team titles. It was Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss taking on Chelsea Green and Alba Fire. And I'm going to be honest, this match was decent for the opening match, for a tag match. The women's division on SmackDown has some fire behind it, though. So,
it does.
I'm just going to say that both Chelsea and Alba, who I always say suck, actually gave the champs a run for their money here. It wasn't a match to write home about, but it was enough defense that I I honestly had my fingers crossed there for a second. But, of course, Charlotte Flair hits natural selection on Chelsea Green for the W. What do you think about these tag team champions and their friendship?
They're starting to form more together. There was a lot of really good tag team moves with them tonight. It's the timing. Like if they could get the timing down, and it's not their fault. I'm not faulting them for it. It could be the other team's fault, and I'm not just saying it was the two ladies tonight. It's happened a few times. They're starting to form better into a tag team, and I feel as though the more they get exposure and the more they actually get to like be in the ring together and work on these things
Yeah.
and like see crowd reaction. I feel as though if they really want to make this a well-oiled team, they're on the right path.
Well, can I ask you,
Hmm.
do you think that this friendship survives without the tag team titles?
I think when the tag team titles drop, that's when we see the dissension.
Okay. Okay. Next up, we got a dumb backstage segment, the first of many, with
Yeah.
the Profits and Ron Killings. Or I'm sorry. This is the Profits and the Six. I
Yeah.
was getting my segments mixed up there. This one was okay. This one was still kind of dumb. The next one is even dumber, though, because it was R-Truth talking about how you can watch WrestlePalooza on ESPN and describing the sign-up process. Then later on, he tried to put a cell phone in his toaster. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
That's what was on WWE television tonight.
Remember, guys, go home show.
Um,
This was one you could have went home and been happy on.
you want to talk about this next segment?
So Fraxium comes out to the ring looking like they're getting ready for a tag team match, only to get attacked from the Vision from behind. Hayden
Yes.
gets on the mic, starts hitting the promo, and all of a sudden Fraxium actually climbed the top rope and attacked from behind.
Yeah.
So this brings out Nick Aldis that says, hey, since you guys are here, do you want to start a fight? Well, on SmackDown, if we start a fight, we finish the fight. So it sets out match number 2 of the evening with the Fraxium versus the Braun, the Vision. Braun Breaker is fast as fuck, guys. Let's just go with this. Him and Axiom in that ring together was solid gold. But for anybody that doesn't know, that's not the first time they played around in the ring together. They had a nice little feud as well. And
there.
you could see the chemistry still there between them tonight. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Good offense by Fraxium, but of course the Hills are going to pick up the dub. Heyman gets on the mic again and goes into talking about some stuff again. Only
Yeah.
to get he got interrupted again. Oh, by the Usos, who came up on the Titantron in a pre-cut video and said that tomorrow night the Vision's going to learn exactly who the Usos are. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Yeet, all that good shit.
Yeah.
And,
I can't get behind the penitentiary line. I know it's a callback, but
yeah. So then we get and just think, guys, this is probably going to be the first night of many nights that we see this Visionette that we're fixing to talk about. Cody does an ESPN Visionette. Oh my God, how stupid was it?
Man, brain numbing.
I wonder if WWE is the one behind that, or if that's actually Cody Rhodes behind that, because I know he likes to do a lot of his own.
He's reading a script. Like they've got a teleprompter
So that's a
there.
WWE / ESPN thing.
Yeah.
Okay, ESPN. Look, they're bringing you in. They're showing you how it's done. Don't come in here trying to fuck shit up, guys.
Yeah.
That look, the stuff you all done tonight, the stuff that was done for ESPN tonight, is
too much.
Garbage.
Too much.
Absolute
way too much.
Garbage.
Mentioning it once was okay, all right, but the 5 times that we heard how to do it, I'm good, man. I'm good.
So anyway, next segment up is Nia Jax comes out to address the crowd. Heel promo on Tiffy and Jade. Tiffy comes out, followed by Jade. They all start to try to brawl. Nick Aldis comes out and says, anybody takes another step, there's going to be dire consequences. So he announces that there'll be a triple threat next week for the title. Yes, you got your hand raised. Please elaborate.
All right, so this triple threat match, should it not be on the PLE tomorrow?
I'm so look. I told you during the show, man. I was so disappointed.
Elephant.
So disappointed. Yes, that should have been on the PLE for tomorrow. That is a money making match right there.
I don't get
Like
it.
Tiffy is really starting to come into her own as champion, and you want to give her. I mean, granted, she's a fighting champion. She's going to do it on national television, where it's probably going to be watched by. Wait, no, that's on. Well, no, yeah, it's on national television. People
Yeah.
watch that shit all the time, or they get
Yeah.
on the app. It's going to be seen, and that's
Yeah.
what she wants. She wants to be seen. She's getting what she wants.
I
I
still
think
have a
that's going to be match of the night for sure next week.
probably. Speaking of match of the night, let's talk about match number 3 because we got another truth segment, but I was just going to skip over that. Um, this was a good match. Carmelo Hayes taking on Sami Zayn for the U.S. Championship. I have to say, match of the night right here.
Hands down.
Carmelo, he said to Miz, and I know Miz said this repeatedly throughout the show. He said to Miz, I don't want you to interfere. I want to do this on my own. And Miz listened. I expect
Yes.
Miz to get up and screw this up for Carmelo.
Same.
But he did not. And Carmelo did
did not.
lose. But he did.
But he lost with dignity.
Yeah, it
But-
was clean. It was one of the best matches I've seen from SmackDown in a couple of weeks. So
that match, like Sammy and Ray Phoenix had a wonderful match last week. Okay?
Sure,
Not
sure.
taking anything away from that match. However, I do think tonight's match beat out last week's match. And look, I'm going to tell you this now. If Sami Zayn's doing this to put over other talent to get them on board and going,
then he's doing the right thing.
Please do me a favor, keep this going.
Yeah,
Because this is like these are not barber. Dude, even his match with John Cena was fire.
yes, it was.
He's not had a bad match since becoming U.S. champion. Actually, as a matter of fact, I swear to you, it makes me feel like they want more confidence in him, and he's fucking just. You know how SpongeBob goes, the imagination?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's going fucking confidence.
And you know what? You know what? Sami Zayn is not a bad wrestler by any means. I'm not going to sit here and say he's awful. He's one of the best guys in the world, okay? He's up there. He's a top 20 for sure. But Sami Zayn has always been portrayed as the underdog. I don't know how the character does with a title belt. I feel like that's...
Yeah, I feel as though they're trying to get that underdog away.
Maybe.
Like that I feel as though the title is the stepping stone or the building brick for him to get away from that underdog story of all the time, because like he's not been an underdog whatsoever in these matches. Like he's been a fighting champion, like the literal term of what you would mean by fighting champion. He has been that in the month, I think, that he's been champion so far.
Almost a month, yeah.
And his resume of matches, I mean, you can't ask for nothing better. Come on.
So I am going to say right here, this was also the last match of the night. However, we still had, at this point, 30 minutes of television left?
Give or take, yeah.
So that kind of sets me back a little bit. I like to end the show on a match.
With a bang.
Yeah. The next thing we got was Damian Priest comes backstage to Nick Aldis and demands Aleister Black or else. And I'm going to be honest. I know that whoever was talking to Nick Aldis is a wrestler. And I know he's one of those Legado del Fantasma guys, I think. Right?
No, no.
Or
No.
Los Garzos?
I'm telling you, no. He's part of Pretty Deadly. That was he was British. He wasn't Mexican. Dude.
Maybe I had just smoked at this point too, so just look over
That, you know what? That's fair. No, I swear to you, I think it was. I don't remember their names, and it's because they're not really.
It's Pretty Deadly though, right?
But
The black-haired one from
it's-
Pretty Deadly.
It's the dark-haired one from Pretty Deadly. I'm
Okay.
more than certain that's who went through a fucking wall.
My bad. Yeah, he got put through a wall. So Damian's not messing around. Oh God, look, no one's scared of Damian Priest. No one's scared of Damian
Oh no,
Priest.
no. I did catch something tonight that kind of was cool though.
What's that?
They did reference his Punisher gimmick.
Yeah.
And for anybody that doesn't know, when he was in the Indies, the Punisher was his gimmick.
Yeah.
That's actually, if I'm not mistaken, I feel as though that's how he was discovered by WWE as being known as the Punisher. And
So,
when they seen what he could do, my God.
what do you what did you think of the Cena Lesnar video?
The second part, it was a good take on like how their paths actually like differed away from one another. You know, Lesnar went on to UFC to become a household name there, and he was a huge ass draw. He and I mean, dude, the man could back it up. I mean, he three, what did it say, 3 rounds in or 3 bouts in, and he was heavyweight champion.
Maybe.
That's not easy. Like this isn't okay, guys. Yes, we are all wrestling fans, but we understand that it's choreographed to a certain extent. UFC ain't choreographed. UFC is go out there and beat the shit out of somebody and hope to God you don't get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Lesnar went and done that and was successful.
Yeah.
Anybody ever seen CM Punk's couple of videos he done? He got his ass kicked.
Yeah, about that.
Like,
About
let's
that.
just put facts where facts are at, okay?
So, let's talk about Solo Sikoa for a second. This vignette we got tonight. Tamaloa has been a loyal ally the entire time, and Solo is going to make him a champion. How?
Yeah, exactly. Please explain that to me. Because every attempt that the MFTs have had so far to win some titles has went.
I agree the
Like,
MFTs are losing steam. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot faster than the Bloodline did.
I don't think that putting Jeff Cobb and what's his face, the other one,
Tonga?
Yeah.
Like that?
the tall one. I don't think that putting them in this group with Solo Sikoa was a good idea. I've not been behind it from the start. I'm a very anti-Solo guy. I know you're very pro-Solo, which is why I wanted to ask you this. Where do you see this going?
One of two ways. U.S. title, possibly, or tag team titles. One way or the other.
It's probably tag team titles.
I would feel better with it being the tag team titles because I'm sorry, but Tongaloa does not deserve any kind of title in WWE. You're going to give that to one of the MFTs? Give it to Jeff Cobb.
Amen to
Give
that,
it to
brother.
Jeff Cobb. He would be the best to hold the title in that group.
Let's you want to talk about the main event here, this big finale we got?
Okay, so we got the contract signing with Drew and Cody. Of course, they both had their own things to say. The weird thing is that Drew McIntyre said, "Thank you, Cody." Put it on his X, and Cody asked him what he meant by that, and he said he finally gets his shot to go one-on-one with the champion with no outside interference or anything else. I still feel as though somebody's going to interfere. I don't know why. I feel as though it might be Randy Orton.
Probably.
just as a show, but
Probably.
I don't know, man. Of course, so they both sign it, and then you knew something was up because Drew handed the contract to Cody. Cody goes to hand it to Nick. By the time he hands it to Nick, Drew has knocked him out. Well, headbutted him.
Glasgow Kiss. Yeah.
Hits him with that, gets him outside, beats him down, gets him set up, ready to do the Claymore through the table again. Decides he's not going to do that. Starts to go away as you know, everybody starts to run out. Cody gets in the ring, suicide dive out, gets some attacks in. They finally separate him. Drew gets away, hits a big boot. I think he was actually supposed to go for the Claymore, but just told him boot instead. And
Maybe.
So Cody went down, and then he put a boot to his head on the concrete, well, on the mat, but it's concrete underneath. And Cody sold that, of course. So they're done with that for now. We'll get a good match tomorrow night.
What do you rate tonight's SmackDown?
2.
2? Okay. 2 is very low. I was going to say 2.5 though, so very, very.
I'll give you the 0.5 just because the last match deserves like
Yeah,
2
yeah.
stars
It
on its own.
it really brings the whole show up that match was halfway decent.
Yeah.
All right.
Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes, they saved your matches tonight. Okay.
I'm gonna put this out there one more time before we go over this last part. Guys, as always, the stage is open. Please, there's a pinned comment at the top of the chat. If you feel like you have something to add to the conversation, we welcome your input. That being said, let's get into tomorrow night. Now, we will not be live directly after WrestlePalooza. We have some personal obligations, so we will be live on Sunday. Yeah, he's got to work. But we're going to wait to do the review until Sunday. I don't know exactly what time. It should be earlier than our normal reviews. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled to Discord, or keep your eyes on Buddha's Twitter or wherever you get your information about RevX, and you'll find out. That being said,
didn't say, make sure you follow us if you haven't already. Make sure you turn those noties on. That way you know when we go live. Which
also like the video and
sometime when we
subscribe.
can. Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna get into this. 1, 2, 3. There's only 5 matches scheduled for this probably 3-4 hour event. I'm a little worried about that. Welcome to ESPN.
Yep.
We're on the best way to go. But
well, we're gonna get ads, so that's part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're going to get into this, guys, because we actually did get confirmation that this will open the show tomorrow night. Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Hat your pick.
I gotta say, Cena, man, hands down. I've I grew up watching not Cena, but I grew up watching Austin, and Austin, the face, always came in and picked up the win against the big, scary, bad guy that was The Undertaker and Triple H and Shawn Michaels and everybody else. I have to believe in the power of hustle, loyalty, and respect, sir.
Yeah, I'm not going into that much of a tirade, but I agree, John Cena.
Fair enough.
I don't see John Cena losing this match tomorrow because he's on his farewell tour. And he's probably going to pick who he loses to, and I don't see Lesnar doing that.
Can I add the caveat, though, that if he does lose, we get another Lesnar-Cena match? Probably.
I do not want another Lesnar.
I don't
Cena
either.
match.
I'm not saying that I want one. I'm saying that if he loses, we'll get another one.
I want a Joe Hendry versus John Cena match. That's what
Yes, I'm going to keep talking that until it happens. Might be never.
Well, we only got like 4 fucking dates, so let's hope.
Say his name and he appears. That's all I'm saying. Cody.
Cena all the way.
Let's talk Cody and Drew. What are your thoughts? Where are you leaning?
Cody. Hands down.
Why? Yeah.
Like, why give it to Drew? Cody's just now getting the title back. Just now starting to get, going. He just had a baby. Well, I mean, that right there stops me. Like, that right there in itself stops me. Drew may be taking the title tomorrow.
Pick one. I'm going Cody.
I'm going to say Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I love it when you change your mind. I love it when you change your mind.
What up, C?
Hey, C, what's happening, buddy? So,
that's the reason right there.
Yeah?
Cody's going to want some time off to spend with the new baby, and rightfully so. He done the same damn thing when Liberty was born. He deserves to be able to do the same thing with this one born.
I don't think he goes. I don't think he goes this month. I think he hangs on till Mania, and then drops it. But I could be wrong. You want to do the next one?
There's still time to write stories, is all I'm going to say as a rebuttal to that. You could be right, and they could have him go to Mania. However, I do feel as though there's time to write stories there's still time for a Drew McIntyre CM Punk title. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Shout out to
All right.
C. I've seen that puzzle, buddy. That's rough. That's a rough puzzle. He's got a
Oh, we're talking
Lego.
an actual puzzle?
Yeah, it's a Lego head puzzle. It's got all the different faces on it. It's really.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I can't
All
write
right,
this
so
minute because I won't be able to hear
next match
Buddha
we
if I do.
got is for the vacant Women's World Championship. It's Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer. Your thoughts?
I want to see Stephanie Vaquer win.
Same.
Watch him give it to Io Sky.
Unfortunate, but I feel as though look, my vote is Stephanie Vaquer. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to be I'm not going to be surprised if Io takes that world title tomorrow.
I think that we are in agreement on that one, sir.
And then if that happens, they finally give it to Rhea from Io.
Yeah.
And have her actually beat Io for the first time.
I'm gonna skip that one and save it for last. Let's do the Usos versus the Vision.
I'll be right there. Usos versus the Vision. Usos, hands down.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I can't see them giving the Vision that. Like, what's it do for the Vision?
No, it doesn't do anything for the.
No. Hold on. Are they actually going to turn them into a dominant tag team? That's what I'm asking them. That is the only reason I would say the Vision take that victory is if they just completely annihilate the Usos tomorrow.
Huh.
And then completely start annihilating all the tag teams. Win the titles from what, Judgment Day?
I think we get a returning bloodline because the Bronze beat down the Usos so hard. But I am going to say the Usos because logic dictates to me that the veteran tag team is going to pick up the win here. So
Agreed.
You want to do the last one?
All right, guys. Let's do this final one. And y'all know what it is. It's the mixed tag team match. It's CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Go.
Faces. And do you know why?
Shoot.
Returning AJ Lee. Mic drop.
Yeah,
Said.
that's exactly. I see that. I can't see them bringing CM Punk or AJ Lee back and having her drop her first match.
So the only match that you and I are in contention about is the WWE Championship match. It's Cody versus Drew.
And that'll be the make and break, guys. So you already know if we get them right, we'll be 4-0 going into that match, and I'd say that's probably going to be the main event of the evening.
Probably.
Maybe it's either the mixed gender tag or that. It's going to be the main event of the evening. However, if you're wanting to sell money and you want to sell your company as it's supposed to be, put your heavyweight fucking title match on the end. That's what it needs to be.
Let me. I'm going to see. I want to do this. Let's just for a second, and you'll be able to see this in a minute. C asked me to share this, and I'm going to. Let me. Where is screen share? Right there. And hold on, C. I am going to show the chat just for a second. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the puzzle this man is working on, and he is a fucking madman for it. Lego heads. You are looking at Lego heads. You will, once the stream catches up. But there you go, C. Good luck to you, sir, finishing that thing. You've about got it done. Now, back to the RevX review. There we go. Boom. All right. So, what... All right, so at the end of the day, because you and I need to be wrapping up here, we've got an obligation. What is it that you really think that Cody's going to take time off? You can have it.
Yeah. Okay. I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
And I mean that's really where we differ right there. Is just is that going to happen? And yes, I believe it is.
Last call on the stage. So. Thank you guys. I do want to say that I appreciate everybody coming in and dropping in for the RevX review. It means a lot to us. We know we don't get a lot of people on these streams, but We do welcome everyone's input. So, yeah. Closing thoughts, Cuzzo?
Again, we will not be live tomorrow night. It will be Sunday when we get live. Again, I have to work, so it kind of stops that from happening the way we wanted to. But that's okay. We have to do that sometimes. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the RevX Wrestling review of the 919 edition of SmackDown and our predictions for tomorrow's WrestlePalooza live on ESPN. First event on ESPN. And trust me, they let us know that tonight.
Yep.
Tonight's final score for the show is a 2.5. I think.
Yep.
Is that what we agreed on?
Yep.
It's definitely the definition of a go home show. So if you didn't catch it live or you didn't catch it at all, you're not missing anything. But anyway, guys, until Sunday, we will see you then for another edition of Red X Wrestling Review. This time recapping WrestlePalooza. Remember, catch us Friday nights, every Friday night, live about the same time, 10:15 Eastern Time, with a recap of WWE SmackDown, Raw, and any news that we catch up on during the week. So until next time, guys, I am Buddha Fire. That is MJ Hat. We are Revolution X, and we will catch you on the flip side later.
Later.